Hello friends! Well, it's time for a book update. This is one of my videos where I'm just sharing with you how things go when you're writing a book, when you're publishing a book and putting it into Amazon and getting it into print. It's a lot different than it used to be, and it's different for everybody that does it. So I'm just sharing a little bit about my experience, hoping that it'll help you if you're making some decisions about writing your own book. And also, I'm sharing because I know many of you have bought the book already during the pre-launch, and I definitely want to share what's happening. So the writing and the editing of the book was finished on February 15th, 2020. And then the coronavirus lockdown happened here in America. And my thoughts were that everyone was just struggling to survive at the time, and it wasn't going to be an ideal time to launch a book anytime soon. So I basically stalled everything for about a month. And then around mid-March, I thought things really needed to get rolling again because, I was thinking about how things always take longer than you expect. So I let the publisher get started on the interior design of the book. And that comes after you've written the book. So the publisher needs to do the layout to include typography, fonts, and also charts and graphs and, where the headings are going to go, just how it all fits and how it looks nice, And we went back and forth about that. So they worked on it. They sent it to me for approval. I sent them my feedback, sent it back to them. They worked on it again. So this takes some time. It took about 6 weeks, actually, to finalize that. And then in May, we worked on the cover and the last bits of the inside. And that includes testimonials and my bio and the acknowledgments and how that fits and what it looks like on the back. And we went back and forth about that in the same way. And as of the 5th of this month, June, the book went to the printers. And then they're going to print a proof copy and they're going to send it to me in the snail mail. And so I'm checking that mailbox every day. I should have the book in my hands shortly in actual solid form. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. And when I do, I'll be back here sharing about it with you, no doubt. So thanks to everyone who's been with me from the start here. If you can believe it, the pre-launch was started on May 12th, 2018. Well, you can see the videos I made after that, how that went, how I found a publisher, and then what happened since then. But it's basically been just a little over 2 years. I remember when I started doing my research about writing the book and going through the pre-launch with Publishizer, I was calling other authors about their experience. I was talking to authors who went with pre-launches and who went with Publishizer. And I was also talking to authors who had one of the top 6 publishers, and I was talking to authors who self-published. So every kind of author experience I was trying to feel out for myself to decide what I wanted to do. And I remember an author who was very well received on Publishizer and sold many, many copies, and who was accepted by a publisher. And the reason why I was talking to him also was not just because he was successful, but because he had a common genre as mine. He was in the health area also. And he was lamenting to me about the amount of time it took him to bring the book from the launch period into print. And he said it took him 2 years. And he said, so much work, so much more work than he thought, even after he had already written the book. But by the time you get it to the publisher, then there are more revisions and they're fact-checking. He was telling me about this, and I was thinking, I'm sorry for you, but that's not going to be me. It'll be like 6 months, I thought. That's not what happened. So I went through a lot of the same things that he went through, and from what I'm hearing from so many people in my situation today is, about 2 years if you're going to be writing a good book. So I think that's important to share because there's a lot of kind of advice out there saying you can do a book in a weekend or a book in 3 months or 3 weeks or something like that. But there is a reality that goes on. Even if you did write it in a weekend, there's many more things that go on between getting it from the writing process to the print process and to have it in your hands. So yes, the next time I'm going to be doing a video for you about the book progress, I will have it in my hands and you're going to know when that is. Stay tuned. We'll be in touch through my emails here, and we'll be in touch through the group Facebook page that I have for all of you book buyers, and of course here on YouTube and on my blog. If you like this video, click like. If you want more videos like this, subscribe. And if you want to be in more touch with me, subscribe to my blog at lucifit.com or get in touch with me through social media on any of the links below. See you next time.